This portrait was taken with a flash on the camera. And this one was taken using proper clamshell lighting. Same person, same location, same camera. The only difference is how the light is controlled. My name is Kirsten Lutz and you're watching Platypod TV, where innovation never sleeps. Today I'm going to show you a really simple way to create professional clamshell lighting, even if you don't have a studio, using the Platypod Extreme mounted to the ceiling. That's right, the ceiling. A lot of photographers think great portraits need expensive studios, ceiling rails, or complicated rigs. But most of the time, what's missing isn't gear, it's light placement. Clamshell lighting is one of the most flattering setups you can use for portraits and headshots, but people avoid it because they think it's complicated. Let me tell you a secret. It really isn't. Because this is where the Platypod Extreme becomes really interesting. Instead of a light stand on the floor, I've mounted it directly to a ceiling beam here in my carport. That gives me a solid overhead mounting point exactly where clamshell lighting needs the top light to be. And because the Extreme is rock solid, I can place the light precisely where I want it. And it stays there. Just make sure you mount the Extreme the right way around, so the weight of the light actually tightens the thread rather than loosening it. Let's break this down really simply. My top light is a Godox AD200 Pro with a 65cm octabox. I have no idea what that is in inches. You guys have to work this out. It's mounted overhead using the Platypod Extreme angled down towards the subject's face. That's doing most of the work. It's soft, flattering light coming from above, like a big window. Underneath, I'm using a 5-way pop-up reflector. These things are great. You can do lots of different stuff with it. I love them. I use them all the time. It isn't adding light, it's bouncing light back up to gently fill in the shadows. So we get this really clean, symmetrical look. And just to give you another idea, I've recreated the same setup in my studio using a boom stand, but this time I used another Extreme and a handle on a table to hold up my bounce back reflector. These tools are so flexible that you can create this setup virtually anywhere. And here's why clamshell lighting looks so good. Light from above shapes the face naturally. Cheekbones, jaw lines, eyes. The reflector underneath stops the shadows from going too dark without flattening the image. Compared to on-camera flash, which basically hits everything straight on, this has depth, shape, and polish. It's the difference between I used to flash and this looks like a professional headshot. Let me show you the difference. This is straight on-camera flash. And this is clamshell lighting. Same subject, same spot, totally different result. What I love about this setup is the flexibility. There's no floor stands in the way, no complicated rigs. If you've got a solid overhead point, the Platypod Extreme lets you put the light exactly where it should be. If you're just getting into lighting, this is a fantastic place to start. One light, one modifier, one reflector. It's simple, it's repeatable, and it gives you professional results. Try this setup at home, try it in a garage, or try it on location. If you want more simple real-world lighting techniques, make sure to hit subscribe. And if you want to check out the Platypod Extreme, I'll drop the link below too. And there you have it, folks. I hope this video gave you some ideas and inspired you to light your next portrait shoot. If you want to learn more about photography, check out my podcast, the Camera Shake Podcast, where I've talked to some of the leading photographers on the planet in detail about how they create their amazing images. And if you're not yet following the Camera Shake Podcast, I have no idea why you wouldn't, then what are you doing? Check it out on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever awesome podcasts live. You'll find all the links in the description below. As always, take a snapshot of your setup or share your final shots on Instagram. If you've been experimenting with Platypod gear or you're trying out the setups we've discussed today, I want to see your creations. Make sure you tag Platypod on Instagram and use the hashtag #PostMyPlatypod. And if you like this video, we have a button specifically for you right here. Join the community over on Facebook to see what other Platypod users are up to and ring the bell so you don't miss our regular videos. That, my friends, is all for today. Keep creating and I'll see you next time.